Yo, what up, everybody? What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up? How are y'all feeling out there? How are you guys and girls feeling out there? Let's get into this live. He said late. What? Oh no, I'm not even gonna read that comment, man. That is crazy. Make sure y'all tap into the live and let's get it going. Hold on, why's my shirt dirty? Oh, I gotta get my shirt clean then. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tap in to the live. We're going to have a lot of fun with this live. Make sure y'all tap in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from. Man, these people out here losing their minds over what Daryl Morey just said, man. Let's get into this right here. Make sure y'all tap in. Let me know where y'all are coming in from. And we're going to get it going in the next few minutes or so. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. I see we got the trolls already in the live. I don't even know why the trolls are here, but hey, what can you say? Let me see this. Let me see this. He told the truth. Yeah, he did. He did. He got a lot of people in an uproar here. I'm not gonna lie. Daryl Morey definitely he pissed off a lot of people with this one here. Let's give it another 30 seconds or so. I know we're starting this live a little bit early, but we'll get it going in a few seconds here. So let me pull up this first post and then we're gonna get into the live. Let me just pull up this post. Sideline sources. Okay. All right. Let's give it 30 more seconds. What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? I just hope LeBron leaves. Shout out to New Jersey in the building. Greetings out there from Germany. Welcome from Germany in the building. Let's give it 20 more seconds and we're going to get into this live. Let's get these likes up. While you guys are coming in, make sure you hit the likes. Orange County, California, welcome in. Let's get these likes up, baby. Let's get these likes up. Let me see 50 likes. Appreciate that from Martin out there, Fernandez. Delaware in the building. Little Rock, Arkansas. Shout out to Arkansas. Who else we got? Never forget. Charles, you the real goat, no honey. He said you the real goat, no honey. Okay. So let's get into this live here. Shout out to DC in the building, Georgia in the building. What up? So this is something that just came out of nowhere, right? This was not a planned live. This is nothing. Shout out to St. Croix in the building, Oakland, California in the house. Shout out to Oakland, West Palm Beach, Florida. Somebody said Braun's a fool. The same Daryl Morey who attended MIT, shaking my head. All right, so let's get into this here, man. Let's get into this here. So there's a post that is going viral all over the internet, and many different websites have picked it up. But it was first sent from what's the name of this place? Sideline Sources. So this is the post here. And it says Daryl Morey says people around the league don't believe the 2020 bubble ring was a genuine championship. It then says, had the Rockets won the title, I would have absolutely have celebrated as legitimate, knowing the immense effort and resilience required. Yet, everyone I speak to around the league privately agrees that it doesn't truly hold up as a genuine championship. Perhaps the lasting legacy of the NBA bubble is that the NBA should be proud of its leadership at both the beginning and the end of the pandemic, even though the championship will forever be marked as an asterisk. So there's another post I want to read from. This is from NBA on ESPN. I actually commented on this post, and this post has a lot of comments. It has 1,000 comments and 12,000 likes. And his post just basically says that Daryl Morey, everybody I speak to around the league privately agrees that it doesn't truly hold as a championship, as a genuine championship. Sixers president Daryl Morey said. It says about the 2020 bubble ring. Now, it's also important that I say this, that Daryl Morey obviously isn't the first person that said this. Shout out to San Luis, Mexico. He isn't the first person that said this. And as a matter of fact, a member of that team that won the championship, Alex Caruso, If you guys remember not too long ago, Alex Caruso, after the Thunder won the championship, he went up there and said, now I finally got a real ring. Y'all remember when Alex Caruso said he was on the team? This ain't somebody that's like not on the team. This wasn't a competitor. You're talking about a player that was actually on that Lakers roster that helped contribute to the championship. He said I finally got a real championship. That's what he said. And then the next day, he had to let me lower the brightness a little bit. The next day, he had to walk back his comments. This is what Caruso said a few months, not even like 2 months ago, a month and a half ago or so. Now, why are people saying that this thing is not a real championship? Let me just read through some of the comments. One guy said, unfortunately, Morey doesn't have it. This is just a bunch of cope. People are just coping in the comments. Unfortunately, Morey doesn't have a championship to talk about. Harden did say, this is just LeBron fans in the comment section. Harden did say, don't trust what this guy says. Another guy said, it's only because LeBron won it, shaking my head. Everyone got a fair shot. Mind you, Daryl Morey has never actually won a championship. So LeBron fans are just basically coping in the comments, right? They're making it seem like as if Daryl Morey said this. What Daryl Morey said was everyone around the league. He's not just talking about himself. He's talking about people around the league that feel that way. But LeBron fans are basically doing their general deflection of what they do. Oh, I don't know. They're playing dumb, basically in the comment section. So, by the way, guys, make sure you follow me on Instagram. I got my handle pinned to the top there. Make sure you follow me. Now, let me get into the reason why people don't view this championship as a legitimate championship. Let's go back and look at that Lakers championship run. Okay. That Lakers championship run, who did they play? Okay, in the finals, they played against the Miami Heat. And on that team, the Miami Heat had the following players. Just a second, y'all. I hate these websites that play videos without you asking them to play videos, and it just slows down your web page. I just really hate that. Like, it's just so annoying. I wish some of these websites would stop this, to be honest. Oh my God. Anyway, so let's look at that Miami Heat roster. Okay. That Miami Heat roster had Bam Adebayo, Kyle Alexander, Jay Crowder, Jimmy Butler, Goran Dragic, Udonis Haslem, Tyler Hero, Solomon Hill, Andre Iguodala, James Johnson, Derrick Jones Jr., and a few other players. Now, here's one of the reasons why nobody takes this championship seriously. The first reason is of the injuries to key players in that finals. Bam Adebayo was playing with a left shoulder strain. Goran Dragic had a left foot injury and departed because of injuries. And Jimmy Butler played through a torn ankle. So if you go and look at the games in that series, game one, the Lakers won that game. Game one, let's see who played. In game one, Jimmy Butler played, Duncan Robinson played, Jay Crowder played, Bam Adebayo played, and Goran Dragic. That's who the Lakers were playing against. And then they had a bench where they played Tyler Hero 30 minutes, Andre Iguodala 25 minutes, and Kendrick Nunn. That's game one. In game two, a game that the Lakers won as well, who did they play? Jimmy Butler played in that game. Tyler Hero played. Jay Crowder played. Duncan Robinson played. And Myers Leonard played. That was the Heat starting five. So Bam Adebayo didn't play in that game. Goran Dragic didn't even play in game two. And they had Iguodala, Kendrick Nunn, and Kelly Olynyk that came off the bench. That was their roster in game two. In game 3, the Heat won that game. Who do they have on their roster in game 3? They had hold on, let me see. The starters were Jimmy Butler, Duncan Robinson, Tyler Hero, Jay Crowder, and Miles Leonard. So in game 2 and game 3, Bam Adebayo didn't play. Goran Dragic didn't even play. We're now 3 games into the series, and their best players didn't even play. So the reason people are calling it a fake ring is because there was no competition, which is ironic because LeBron fans like to make this argument about, oh, who did Michael Jordan face in the finals? Which is crazy. Hey, guys, let's try to get these likes up to 200 likes, guys. Let's try to get these likes up to 200 likes. Would appreciate that. So LeBron fans run up all day hollering and screaming, talking about who did Michael Jordan face in the finals? Who did he face in the finals? Who did he face in the finals? Meanwhile, they were playing against a depleted Miami Heat team. Let's get to the next point, which the audience just brought up. No fans. No fans. That also played a role. You're not traveling. That also played a role. And you can make an argument that being in the bubble gave NBA players an advantage that they would not have had they played under normal circumstances. Why? Because you get to seclude yourself from the whole world where the only thing that you're focusing on is basketball. You don't have to go through the rigors of going to different arenas, playing in hostile. You're just playing in one place. Now, granted, the circumstances were all the same, but the circumstances were highly unusual. Then you have to factor in the point that they had to hold a vote for whether or not players even wanted to play because a lot of players didn't even want to be there. These are all facts. So when you put all of this together, people believe the circumstances were so unusual that nobody takes it seriously. The Lakers played in the finals against a depleted Heat team. We all know that. You had games where Donovan Mitchell was going out of his mind. Where have those games been since that point? Where have they been since that point? So for the new people coming into the live, let me read the comments for you guys. So let me go to sideline sources and read it for you guys so you guys can check it out. Here it goes. Here it goes. It says, Daryl Morey says people around the league don't believe the 2020 bubble ring was a genuine championship. It then continues on. It says, had the Rockets won the title, I would have absolutely have celebrated as legitimate, knowing the immense effort and resilience required. Yet, everyone I speak to around the league privately agrees that it doesn't truly hold up as a genuine championship. Perhaps the lasting legacy of the NBA bubble is that the NBA should be proud of its leadership at both the beginning and the end of the pandemic, even though the championship will forever be marked by an asterisk. And now you got these LeBron fans running around in the comment section. Shout out to Too Raw for TV, man. Shout out to you. Make sure y'all go subscribe to this channel. Shout out to Too Raw for TV in the comment section. And LeBron fans are going to act like as if Daryl Morey is saying this. Daryl Morey is not saying this. Daryl Morey is saying that people in the NBA say that it's not a genuine ring. But LeBron fans, in their usual twerking ass ways, are turning it into Daryl Morey said that when it's not what he said. If they say word on the block is, I heard he got his ass whooped last Tuesday, you don't get to turn it around and say, he said you got your ass whooped. No, he said that's what people are saying. Which means that if people around the NBA are saying that, it would also mean that championships were saying the same. And guess who else said that? Alex Caruso. Alex Caruso said, I finally got a ring. Why would he say that? And he was on the team. That's what he said. And he was forced to come out there and apologize. Oh, no, I didn't mean that, man. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, although I said it. He apologized the same way Jeff Teague apologized. He didn't really mean it. It's like whenever these guys say something about LeBron, they never mean it afterward. Oh, I didn't mean it. I don't know what got into me there. I never meant it. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find the video. Alex Caruso, fake championship. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, damn, I misspelled his name. Oh, here you go. I would like to congratulate. No, hold on. A real one. Now nobody can say anything. Listen to what this fool said. A real one. Now nobody can say anything. That's Alex Caruso. He said, I finally got a real one.
There were 70 people in the gym when you won your first one.
Yeah.
How much better?
Probably like 150, but
maybe 100, maybe even 200.
He said there were 7. Listen to this. He said there was 150 people in the arena when he won the first. This is Alex Caruso that was on the team. And you got LeBron fans twerking it up in the comment section, slipping and sliding all over honey and banana peels, talking about what would Daryl Morey know about winning the chip? This is what he said, and he was on the team.
Yeah, now I got a real one. Now nobody can say anything. Yeah, I think.
And then he went out there and apologized and said, I had 3 beers already. It was sarcasm. Ain't it funny how these NBA guys are always apologizing and saying they never meant what they said about LeBron when in fact they meant it? The guy was lying. How could he have had 3 beers already? They just stood up on the stage. When did he have time to have 3 beers? This is what they do. This is what they do, bro. We all know this. LeBron fans, it's part of history. It's part of history. It's one of the reasons Laker fans don't really feel that way about LeBron the way you guys want him to, because they don't view it as a real They didn't even have a parade. And then Jeannie Buss tried to float that ridiculous idea of, we could consider doing a parade. Can y'all imagine how much of an embarrassment that would be? That the Lakers 4 years later would throw a parade for a championship they won in the bubble. That's how much of a clown show the organization had turned into. So this is what he said. Let me play it one more time. This is Alex Caruso, who won in the bubble, saying this after he won a championship.
There were 70 people in the gym when you won your first one.
Yeah.
How much better?
Probably like 150, but
maybe 100, maybe even 200. But
maybe.
How much better does this one feel?
Yeah, now I got a real one. Now nobody can say anything.
I finally got a real one. Now no one can say anything. Then Daryl Morey comes out there and says, people around the league don't believe the 2020 bubble ring was a genuine. Bro, the championship was so fake that even when they were giving LeBron the finals MVP, even him at that point knew it was fake. He said, and I want people to give me my respect, because he knew nobody respected it. He knew. He knew. That's why he said, and I just want my respect too. Why would you say that after you won a championship? The other reason people believe it was fake is because of look at who they faced in the finals. They faced a depleted Miami Heat team where in game 2 and game 3, Bam Adebayo didn't play. Goran Dragic didn't even play in game 2 or game 3. Let me see if they played in game 4. In game 4, who played? Jimmy Butler played in game 4. Tyler Hero, Jay Crowder, Bam Adebayo, Robinson. Let me close out that page. Can y'all see me now? Can y'all see me now? My thing was lagging for a second because I was on that damn basketballreference.com with their 100 videos that are playing in the background. Can y'all see me now? Let me know in the comments. Are we good? Okay, good. So, yeah, they played against nobody. They played against nobody. 2 of the first 4 games, they were missing some of their best players. That's why nobody thinks it's a real championship. That's the reason. You know, by the way, talking about lag, you know, I used to freak out about lag, like, damn, man, I don't want to go live and be lagging. I don't want to go live and be lagging. Until I realized there are a lot of content creators that be going live, they be lagging all over the place. I realized they got some lagging MFers out there. I thought, man, I'm dreaming over here. We must be lagging a lot. Nah, you got people out there that be lagging for real. I thought like my lag was bad. They got some people out there that lag for real. So let's read through some of the comments of what people are saying, because a lot of LeBron fans were in the comment section crying all over the place. So let's read what some of them were saying, because they posted this also on NBA on ESPN. Hold on one second. Hold on, what's this? All right, so let me see what people are saying on NBA on ESPN. So NBA on ESPN, let's read through some of the comments. Oh, I actually left a comment. I said, watch LeBron fans cry all over the comments. People started replying. Then LeBron fans saying, oh, unfortunately, Morey doesn't have a championship to talk about it. Now they playing dumb. Another person said, people only saying it because the Lakers and LeBron won. No, people are saying it because it wasn't real. Because all the other championship, Laker fans never said that. Somebody said, okay, this is Johnny Arnett. Shout out to him, man. He said, you are the mercy of your internet. Try avoiding lag. And when you're in the middle of nowhere in South Dakota hotel, I have been there. Appreciate the oh, he makes a very good point. He says, oh, now championships matter. Bro, you can't make it up. Shout out to Johnny Arnett. You can't make this stuff up. We're not this good. These people don't even know what they're fighting for anymore. First, LeBron says championship culture is weird. Then you got his twerking ass, honey slinging fans in the comment section talking about why you trying to degrade LeBron's. I thought they never mattered. This is a fantastic point, a point in which I forgot. This is what happens when you drink honey before you go to sleep. This is what happens when you twerk it up all over the place. You be having sparks flying. James Harden said that's a lie. That's pretty funny. All right, so let me keep reading it. I'm a Sixers fan and we don't trust him. We want Morey gone, okay? Who else? Everyone that played in the bubble said it was hard as hell in the bubble. Why would anyone else live? I wonder why it was hard as hell in the bubble. I digress. Let's keep it going. These MFers think they was talking about basketball. They thought they were talking about basketball when they said it was hard as hell. Pause. That's what they thought. They thought when them NBA players is out there crying, like, man, this is unbearable. They thought they were talking about basketball. That's what they thought. Let me keep it going. What else we got? No hostile crowds, no travel schedule, no home court advantage. Players like Kyrie and KD were not available to play. Players not wanting to be there. Other players got COVID during the playoffs and had to isolate. Morey was low amongst those guys. So people were just basically saying it was just not a real environment, man. Somebody said, remember when Paul George said the bubble was like prison? Well, Paul George can't talk, man, because I thought it was the bubble, and then I realized even outside the bubble, Paul George don't be playing well. So y'all heard what Daryl Morey said. Somebody said there was no fans and no travel. It was all ball. Not necessarily, because you can't take the crowd aspect out of it. One guy, okay, he said, I mean, Steven Adams said it was easy as hell. People seem to be split. I think introverts would love the bubble. LOL. Appreciate the comment. Gravity and Disney. Let me read a few more of the comments before I let y'all go. The crowd makes the game. You can make an argument for that. Yeah, man. So anyway, y'all heard what he had to say. You guys let me know what you think about what Daryl Morey, what he had to say. Do you think it was inbounds, out of bounds? Do you think it was being fair, unfair? Y'all let me know. Also, be sure to follow me on IG. I got my link, my handle pinned to the top there. Make sure y'all go ahead and do that. I'd appreciate that. Let me read one more comment. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan and low-key LeBron criticizer myself. And I still stand in the fact that Dreamers Pro is the only relevant. Oh, and I still, wait a minute. I'm a Kobe Bryant fan and a low-key LeBron criticizer myself. And I still stand in the fact that Dreamers Pro is I'm only relevant if I ever talk about LeBron. Bro, listen, man. I don't know if you guys realize how this works. Y'all are talking about the fact that we're only relevant because we talk about LeBron. Are you guys fully aware that there are a lot of people that make pro LeBron James content that are going nowhere? Are you guys aware about this? Are y'all aware? Are y'all aware of that? Are y'all aware? There's a lot of people that are LeBron jock sniffers. These dudes are freaking hounds, and their channels are going to know. Bro, at the end of the day, if your content is whack, ain't nobody going to watch. Ain't nobody going to watch. So people tune in because they like our content, man, and they like hearing from us. That's just the fact. There are a lot of people that also don't like LeBron. They're not rocking it like. So come on, man. Don't shortchange me like that. Don't do me like that, man. Don't do me like that, bro. Dude, y'all are trying to like, oh, so you're admitting. Bro, I talk about LeBron James. Where did I lie here? Where did I say I don't talk about LeBron? Where did I ever say that? People tune in because they like to hear what we got to say. It's a fact. But to suggest that we can't get views outside of talking about LeBron fans, is that what y'all think? Y'all want me to give y'all that work before I leave? I got a few minutes. LeBron fans, is that what y'all believe? So what you gonna do when he what are you gonna do when he retires? I don't know. Keep getting views. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. Keep getting views. What that say, LeBron fans? Look at our most popular videos, LeBron. Tell me when y'all know that. Hey, yo, LeBron fans, pop open a jar of honey when you see 10 LeBron videos. When you see number 10, bust out a jar of honey. Look at these videos, bro. Look at these views. Where are these LeBron views? Hold up. Let me pull it up. There you go. Keep looking. Let's just keep scrolling. Look at the views, too. Look at them well. Keep looking, LeBron fans. Where do you see that? Where do you see LeBron videos at? Look at the views, baby. Hold on. It's getting too bright. Where you see these LeBron videos at? Y'all better knock it off. Where you see these LeBron videos at? Y'all better knock it off. I'm scrolling. Let me keep scrolling. Let me keep scrolling. I'm still scrolling, LeBron fan. Oh, we still scrolling. How y'all feel? We still scrolling. Y'all better go find somebody else to play with. If it was as easy as getting getting views off of talking about LeBron, then you go open up a channel. You go open up a channel and let's see it. You start getting views. Let's see it. You dudes talk about, all you do is talk about LeBron. How do you know? That means you're watching me. It's if y'all wanted to say son is trash, that's one thing. Say, son, say, Dreamers Pro, you're trash. Say you're trash. That's one thing. Then okay. But if you can't say that, bro, you know when there's a hot topic, we talk about it, it's going to go like, y'all know that already. Knock it off. Knock it off, man. I've been listening to you dudes for the longest time. How many views we got on our channel? We got almost 130 million views. Almost. LeBron fans, I will bet anybody $1,000. Matter of fact, I'll bet you $5,000 right now. Anybody. $5,000, I'll bet you. Right now, if a LeBron fan can pull up LeBron videos and send me 60 million views that came from LeBron videos. 60 million. 60. Send me an email. Send me the list of the videos, and you write all the titles down, count all the views. Let me see 60 million views. And if you do it, I'm going to send you $5,000. $5,000 I'll send to you. But if you not, knock it off. Knock it off. Y'all worrying about, oh, we making money on LeBron. Bro, would Nick Wright be relevant if Nick Wright didn't go on the internet and say LeBron James became the GOAT in 2016? What are you even talking about? Nick Wright's most viewed video was him hating on Jordan. What are we talking about? Nick Wright's most viewed video on the internet is him hating on Michael Jordan. That is his most viewed video. What are we talking about? Nick Wright, Jordan. Where is it at? Let me see. This is Nick Wright's most viral video. It has 3.5 million views. He's never seen views since. Nick Wright's most viral videos are where he makes dumbass lists where he says LeBron is better than Jordan. That's his hustle. That's his hustle. That's his hustle. These dudes get paid to give fake opinions. I don't. I tell y'all what I really think. Shannon Sharp and all of them getting paid under the table. You talk about LeBron. What about all of the content creators that all they do is hate on other players like Kobe and Jordan? If I owe LeBron a check, how much Nick Wright owe Jordan? How much he owe him? How much does he owe him? If I owe LeBron hundreds of thousands, Nick Wright got to be owing Jordan millions. LeBron fans will tell you everything about my content. How do you know? Because you watch. You watch. You watch. I told Gil was like, man, you talking about LeBron a lot. I'm like, you watch? You're watching our channel? I never knew. It matters to you that much? LeBron fans wouldn't care. The only reason they care is because, oh, Dreamers Pro is not saying something positive about LeBron. If I was a twerking ass LeBron fan, like most of these content creators are, they wouldn't even care. It's just that, oh, there's somebody that's not saying singing whispering sweet nothings in my ear about LeBron. So therefore, oh, Dreamers Pro, he this, he that. Forgetting that there are people that every day make content about LeBron that's pro LeBron. They get no views. Should we pull him up? Should I pull up a full-time LeBron jock sniffer and show you his? See, now y'all gonna make me do it to y'all, man. Nobody juggles LeBron's balls more than this dude right here. Nobody. This dude is a full-time ball juggler. Where is his? He deleted a lot of his videos because he's an idiot. He goes on the internet and starts cursing like a crazy person. And then he gets his videos deleted because he's an idiot. Let me show y'all his videos. LeBron fans, look. Look. Where are these magical views that are coming from LeBron? Look. Look. This is a LeBron sniffer. Look at him. Look, we can just keep going. It's LeBron every single day. LeBron. Look, every single second. So where are all these views? Where are all these views that y'all are talking about? Y'all saying, oh, Dreamers Pro's making money because he talk about LeBron. Okay, so where the views at? He talk about LeBron a lot. Where are these views at? I want to give a shout out to a few channels. First of all, I want to give a shout out to Man Down Sports. Man Down Sports is growing, okay? And yes, he makes LeBron content, although he makes other content. But I want to give a shout out to Man Down Sports. Do you know why I want to give a shout out to Man Down Sports? And one of the reasons he's growing, shout out to Man Down Sports. He's getting a lot of views. Shout out to him. It's because he's actually good. Those guys put a lot of thought into what they're doing. So they may be making some LeBron content that's critical of him, but they're actually good. So people are watching them. Another guy that I want to give a shout out to is Too Raw for TV. And they just tried, I know YouTube tried to mess with him because, oh man, he's keeping it too real. But there are a lot of people out there that are making good content. A lot of people. So for people talking about, oh man, you want to make money off of LeBron, bro, the real money in sports media is being pro-LeBron, not anti-LeBron. That's the real money in sports. The real money is being pro-LeBron. That's actually how you make the real money. Just get up there and start lying and saying all kind of that's how you make the real money. And people are doing it. People are selling their souls every single day of the week. People are doing it. Don't you think it would have been much easier for me to just be like, oh, I'm pro LeBron all of a sudden? He said, Low cooked me. Low cooked a bowl of rice. Knock it off. The only thing Low cooked was a bowl of spaghetti. Knock it off. Low ain't cook a damn thing. So just stop. Knock it off. I used to watch Low, who they're talking about, Winnie the Pooh. I used to watch him back in the day, like a year and a half, 2 years ago. I used to watch his content. Very well thought out, put together. He has a personality, everything. Then my stupidity, and I take full ownership of it, I ended up in the dirty section of YouTube, which is that dirty ass FYF sports debates, that channel. So I wasn't even invited on the show. I was just scrolling through the internet and saw that they were doing a show talking about me. I'm like, okay. So I'm listening to Winnie the Pooh. No, he wasn't there yet. Suzette, these guys, they're on there talking. They having a good old time talking. And then on that day, I was on one. So I said, let me join this live and talk about and ask them why y'all, what's the issue here? So we're on there. Then Gilbert Arenas jumps on. This is a true story. Gilbert Arenas jumps on, and I told them I only got like 30 minutes or 45 minutes to talk or something like that, or 30, because I had to go. So we're on there talking. After a while, I said, man, I got to be out. Then I think, towards the end, Gil came on or something like that. Then I forgot, was it Gil? It was either Gil or Lowe that asked me a question. I forgot which one of the two it was. And the question was, who did Michael Jordan guard in the 90s? A very arbitrary question, like who did he guard? What players did he guard? And I think I mentioned Gary Payne or something like that. Because Jordan could guard a smaller guard. He can put him on a 2, you can put him on a 3, depending on who the 3 was. So I didn't think much of it. And I was already on my way out of the live. Then Lowe jumps out the cut or from out of the kitchen because he be cooking, right? So he was probably cooking before he got on the live. So Lowe runs up out the kitchen. A dude that I used to watch, I never made no videos about him. I never had no negative thoughts about him. Nothing. This dude jumps on the live out of nowhere, talking about some damn, oh man, Dreamers Pro, you got cooked. You got cooked. And I'm like, yo, hold up a second. How are you even in this conversation? I tuned into the live because they were talking about me. Then Gilbert Arenas jumps on. Then I'm about to leave. Then Low runs up out the kitchen with his damn apron on. And he's talking about, oh man, Dreamers Pro got cooked. Dreamers Pro got cooked. And I'm like, wait. What is going on here? And I'm like, yo, hold up. This means that while I used to watch your content and I used to enjoy it, you used to watch my content and be like, yo, I can't stand that dude. I never knew this. So after that day, I'm like, I'm not watching that dude's content no more. And I never did. Although YouTube started sending me some videos. So apparently, this dude Low goes and does what do you call it? Goes and does a show where he found himself screaming. What's his Low's Instagram account again? Let me see if I can find it. Low. What's his Instagram account? Low. Can y'all tell me his Instagram account again? His Instagram handle, Low. Let me see. Low basketball. I'm trying to find his account. I've seen it before. Let me see. Let me see if I can find his Instagram account. Let me see if I can find it. Not Instagram, his Twitter handle. Let me see if I can find it. Low basketball Twitter handle. I can't remember. If y'all know it, just let me know it. Is it Low Updates? Is it this dude? Nah. Legend of Winning. There you go. So this dude now goes and does a show. Right? I think he was reacting to a video I did because some of these dudes began tight over what I say about LeBron James. So he goes and does this video where he talking hella spicy. You would have thought it was Suge Knight that was on that live. And it's dumb, blah, blah, blah. And I'm looking at this dude like, is this what we doing? He over here calling me dumb and all of this. So initially, the Boogie Down Bronx came out of me for a quick second. So what I did was, I said, nah, bro. We didn't fought for less. We done fought for less. We done fought for less. I remember when I was a kid and I was in junior high. This is when I used to go to PS37. Was it PS37? Yeah, it was around PS37. But I used to go to this former school, St. John's. So I went up to the old school, and it was like on this street, and across the street there was like this Catholic school. So there was this dude that I guess everybody in the neighborhood was afraid of, or whatever his name was. He was a young guy, like he wasn't even 20 or something. He was a young guy, and his name was Ronnie, I believe, some like Puerto Rican dude or whatever it was, some dude named Ronnie. And Ronnie apparently people used to be afraid of this dude named Ronnie. So one day we was crossing the block, and Ronnie's sitting across the street by the entrance of the church, and y'all know, somebody start ice grilling you for too long, you'd be like, yo, what's up? Like, what's going on? So I'm looking like, yo, so I leave. So my friend at the time, John, came back to my crib. We hung out for a little bit. He goes home. John then calls me that night and says, on my way home, I saw Ronnie. And Ronnie told me that if he see you again, it's a wrap for you. If he see you with your moms, it's a wrap for you and your mom. That's all I needed to hear. I go to school the very next day because that dude is always there. I go to school the very next day. I can tell you some of the people I went to go meet. One of my friends, Anthony, who was an Italian guy. Another guy, I forgot his name. He was a black dude. I forgot his name. And I told them too. I said, yo, walk with me. Like, yo, after school, walk with me, son. Let me go see this dude. So I go to go meet Ronnie. Anthony Rizzi is his name. Y'all can look him up. Anthony Rizzi. Y'all can look him up and message him. Say, Dreamers Pro said this story. Is it true? Anthony Rizzi, Rizzi. You can look for him, message him, and say, Dreamers Pro Charles, show him my picture and tell him this story. And I guarantee you he will verify it. We went right back to that dude. I seen him and I was like, yo, I heard you was going to do all that. He was looking at me like I was confused. He was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I heard you said so-and-so said that you was going to do this. I'm like, we're going to figure it out right here. He said, oh, y'all came to jump me? Hold up, let me go get my... I said, no. We didn't come to jump you. I said, the only reason I brought these dudes was because in case you was with some people, I wasn't going to be alone. I said, we got to run the fade. You said you're going to beat me up when you see my mom and all. We got to run that fade, baby boy. We got to run this fade immediately. So he's looking at me and saying, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. So I look over to John. I said, I thought you said last night that when he saw you, if he sees me again in the streets, he going to do so-and-so, such and such to me, even if I'm with my mom. John looks at me and says, oh, nah, he didn't really say that, but I just said it just because I wanted you to be careful. I said, what? The dude I came with said, nah, y'all gotta fight. So what did we do? We went right across the street and me and John fought right there. I busted his lip. He got me a few times. We went up in the house later on and played Tekken. So I grew up in the Bronx, and I'm not no gangster or nothing like that, but you can't be no soft, charming cupcake walking around the Bronx. Otherwise, you food. So I'm hearing a dude like Low talking all this crazy, spicy talk, raising his voice. I'm like, let me message him. Let me find out if this is real or not. Because you're talking a lot right now. Then I messaged him. He didn't see the message, and I deleted the message. I then go to his Instagram. The dude that was calling me dumb. Look at his Twitter. I graduated high school in the summer because I failed too many classes. I was about to get kicked out of college because I failed too many classes. I had panic attacks because I was failing at life. But now everything is amazing, and I genuinely want to thank everybody. He bought a Tesla. And this is the dude running around calling people stupid. This is what we're doing? All over what? Because I said something about LeBron James you didn't like? All over for LeBron James? All over LeBron James? So you talking about Low cook me, bro, knock it off, man. Knock it all the way off. Low cooked a bowl of spaghetti. That's what Low cooked. Knock it off. Knock it off. Please, like, let's stop. Come on, man. Like, we're just talking sports here. We're just talking sports. So for him to go to that level and start screaming at people and calling people this, and I'm like, what? We're talking basketball. What is all of this about? So come on, man. Anybody that's watching this that grew up in the Bronx or wherever, you're not gonna let somebody run up on you and start saying all kind of crazy, and it's just gonna be that's just gonna be it. No, I'm not talking about taking it to the next level. We got to figure it out. Somebody said what? Somebody said Italy soft, bro. Bro, don't say that, bro. You are sadly, you said Italy is what? You said Italy is soft? Are you out your mind, bro? What? Did you just say Italy is soft? What? Bro, don't say that, man. Come on, don't say that. Italy, trust me, man. Don't let those views and all that stuff fool you, bro. Bro, that place is very dangerous, man. Not all of it, but you go to the wrong place. You go to Naples and all of that stuff, bro. Everywhere in the world is dangerous, bro. What? Who told you that? Everywhere in this world is dangerous, man. Everywhere in this world is dangerous. Everywhere. Italy ain't the place to play with, bro. Them dudes down there in the Naples, those dudes are not nothing to play with, man. What is this dude talking about, Don C? He said saying low duck. No, I never said low duck the fade from. Yo, bro, go outside, man. Go take a walk. This dude said Italy is soft, bro. Don't mess around, man. One of the most what do you call it? One of the most not chaotic, but one of the most craziest dudes I met was from Naples. That dude was always ready to fight something. He was insane, bro. Naples? Huh. You ever heard of the mafia and the Camaro and I forgot what they call them. Bro, Italy ain't the place to play with, man. They was telling me they tried to get rid of I think it was a district attorney because he was trying to do something to the mafia and they blew up an entire bridge just to get that dude. Marco told me the story. A bridge just to get one person. They blew up a bridge. They are not the ones, man. La Costa no. Yep, you got it. La Costa no. Yep. Them dudes, bro, don't even play. Them the dudes that run all of Las Vegas and all that, bro. They not the ones, man. The Camorra, yes, they not the ones, man. They are not the ones. I don't even want to meet those dudes. They are not the ones, man. Let me see. Looks like you want all the attention, little bro. He not gonna let you hit. All right. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys for being a part of the live, man. And we'll definitely catch y'all on the next one. Yeah, definitely catch you on the next one. Appreciate you guys being a part of the live. And we're gonna catch you on the next one, man. Y'all have a good one, man. Y'all have a good one. Peace.